welcome to the morning exhale. I'm Stephanie Gaines-Bryant. Let's begin exhaling this morning by rolling your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let's do that once more. Rolling your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Then I want you to put up your left hand, and we're going to keep the pinky and the thumb hanging out. We're going to do some Nadi Shodhana, single nostril breathing. So let's take your thumb, pressing it into your left nostril, then exhale out of the right nostril. Inhale, switch, exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale, inhale, switch, exhale, inhale, switch. Let's do a few times at your own pace, slowing it down. Now let's place your hand back on your knee and just breathe in and out a couple of times, noticing how you feel. After Nadi Shodhana, the single nostril breath, it's a relaxing breath. Let's stretch your arms out to the side. Press your right hand into the floor. Lift your left arm up and overhead. Then exhale, release. Let's do the other side, lifting up and overhead. Then exhale, release. Now let's move left and right or right and left, whichever one works best for you. Just making a gentle sweeping motion across the ceiling. The next time your right hand is lifted, we're going to take the right hand, bring it to the left knee, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, untwist, sweep the arm up, release it down. Let's bring your left arm up and overhead. Take your left hand, bring it to your right knee, look over your shoulder. Exhale, untwist. Sweep the arm up, release it down. Let's inhale, both arms up, palms together. Exhale, down to your heart center. Let's come to all fours for table pose. I've been sitting on top of my blanket, so I'm going to put that blanket to the side right now. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists and your hips are over your knees. Pressing your palms into your mat, round your back, chin to chest. Drop your tailbone for cat. Inhale your head up, drop your abdomen down, lift your tailbone for cow. So let's do a couple of cat and cows at your own pace. Just lifting and lowering in a way that feels good to your spine. Now let's come to a neutral spine. Let's take your right arm, sweep it out to the side. Then thread the needle under. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, thread the needle under. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, we're going to bring that right shoulder all the way down to the mat. Bring the side of your head down to the mat and stretch your left arm out in front of you. Let's use your left hand to press you back into an upright position. And let's do the other side. On an inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, thread the needle under. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, thread the needle under. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, bring your left shoulder down to the mat. And we're stretching your right arm out in front of you. Breathe. Let's use your hand to press you back into an upright position, coming back into table pose. On an inhale, we're stretching your right leg out behind you, and you're just going to move forward and back, bringing some stretch to your calf, your toes, your arch. Now let's bring that leg back into place. Let's do the other side. Stretching out your left leg and toes are curled under. We're just moving forward and back. Now let's bring your knee back into place. Let's bring both knees together. Lower your hip down to the left as you look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Lower down to the other side, looking over your shoulder. Then back to center, keeping those knees together. Let's lift your right knee to shoulder height. Bring that knee forward, down, and around in a circle. Pause. Circle in the other direction. Now, the next time that knee is lowered, let's draw your knee into your chest, nose to knee. Stretch it out, nose to knee. Stretch it out, nose to knee. Stretch it out, and release. Let's do the other side. Knees are together. We're lifting up your left knee. Bring it forward, down, and around in a circle. Pause. Circle in the other direction. The next time your knee is lowered, we're going to stretch that left leg out. Then draw the nose into the knee. Stretch it out. Nose to knee. Stretch it out. Nose to knee. One more time. Stretch it out. Nose to knee. And release. Let's stretch your right leg out behind you. Then exhale. Bend your knee. Bring your foot in between your hands. Now, let's use your hands to climb up onto your knee and sweep your arms up and overhead. Breathe. Let's take your left hand, bring it to the outside of your right knee, coming into a side stretch. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. We're bringing your arm forward. You're looking at your thumb. Let your thumb guide you to the back of the room. Let your thumb guide you to the front of the room. Release your hand down and we're going to slide that foot back. Let's do the other side. On an inhale, we're stretching out your left leg. Exhale, bend your knee, and we're bringing your foot in between your hands. Use your hands to press into your knee. Then let's sweep your arms up and overhead. Then we're going to take that right hand, bring it to the outside of your left knee, coming into a side stretch. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Bring your arm forward. Look at your thumb. Let your thumb guide you to the back of the room. Let your thumb guide you to the front of the room. Release your hands down. We're going to slide that left leg back into place. Let's get ready to come up into downward dog. Whenever you're ready, curl your back toes under. Lift up your knees, press back your heels, straighten out your legs. Begin bending your right and left knees. Bend both knees. Straighten. Then take as many steps as you'd like to walk your feet to your hands or in a forward fold. Today, let's take your arms. We're going to bring your arms behind you. Your knees are soft, and just let your head hang. Stretch your arms out to the side. Inhale all the way up. Palms together. Exhale down to your heart center. Let's bring your feet hip width apart and the palms are facing forward. Breathe. Now let's inhale your arms all the way up. Palms together. Exhale down to your heart center. Stretch your arms out. Inhale all the way up. Bring your fingertips together. Let's lower your left arm down by your side. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Inhale, coming up. Bring your fingertips together. Lower your right arm down by your side. Lift your left arm up and overhead. Inhale, coming up to mountain pose. Shoulders are relaxed. Palms are facing one another. Breathe. Then let's relax your arms all the way down. We're going to separate your feet, coming into a wide stance. Then we're going to pivot your right foot forward, bend into your knee. We're going to bring that left toe in just about a half an inch. Stretch your arms out to the side, looking over your right fingertips. Breathe. Then let's bring your forearm down just above your knee. Lift your back arm up and overhead. Inhale, coming back up to side warrior. Exhale, drop your back arm down. Lift the top arm up for reverse warrior. Let's come back to side warrior pose. Straighten out your front leg, reach your fingers forward, rotate your arms for triangle. Let's take your left hand, bring it down to meet the right hand. Then inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Bring the torso back to center. Release your arms down, and we're going to pivot in the other direction. Bend into your front knee. Hips are squared to the side. Stretch your arms out to the side. Breathe. Then let's bring your forearm down just above your knee. Lift your back arm up and overhead. Inhale, coming all the way up to reverse warrior. Coming into side warrior pose. Straighten out your front leg, reach your fingers forward, rotate your arms for triangle. Then we're going to take the right hand, bring it down to meet the left hand. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. The next time you lift your arm up, we're bringing your torso back to center. Pivot forward. Release your arms down. Let's bring your blocks to the front of the mat. And we're going to bend into chair pose. Breathe. Then let's bring your hands down to the blocks, and we're going to step your left foot back and lower your knee down. We're going to have your foot That right foot is in between the blocks. You can drop your left knee back an inch. And then we're going to straighten out that right leg. Slide your blocks back. Relax your abdomen on top of your thigh. Breathe. Let's lift up your toes coming onto your heel. Step your foot down, bend into your knee, slide the blocks forward, and we're going to slide your foot back. Let's do the other side. Inhale, we're stretching out the left leg. Exhale, we're bringing your foot in between the blocks. We're dropping that right knee back, and then we're straightening out the left leg. Slide the blocks back towards you. Fold your abdomen on top of your thigh. Now lift up your toes coming onto your heel. Step your foot down, bend into your knee, slide the blocks forward, and we're going to slide that left foot back. We're going to come into a seated position. And let's stretch your left leg out. Bring the sole of your right foot into your thigh. Lengthen your arms to V position. Fold forward, touching your shin, ankle, or toes. Inhale, sitting up. We're going to take the sole of your right foot, and I want you to bring that foot to one edge of the mat. The other foot comes to the other edge. Bring your arms in front of you, bend at the elbows. Drop your left elbow down, bring the right elbow over. We're coming into eagle arms. And if this is better for you today, just pressing your forearms together, that's perfectly fine. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Release, uncross. Let's do the other side. We're bringing the sole of your left foot into your right thigh. Lengthen up to V position. Fold forward, touching your shin, ankle, or toes. Inhale, sitting up. We're going to take one foot. We'll bring it to one edge of the mat. The left foot comes to the other edge. Arms in front of you. Bend at the elbows. Drop your right elbow down. Bring the left elbow over, coming into eagle arms. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up, and release. Let's bring the soles of both feet to the floor. Hands come behind you. Lower your knees to the left. Come back to center. Lower to the right. Come back to center. Lower to the left, and I want you to bring your body all the way around into an upward twist. Then release. Let's move to the other side. Bringing your body all the way around into an upward twist. Exhale, untwist. Keep the soles of your feet on the floor. Hands come underneath your thighs. Lift your chest. Lean back. Coming into upward boat. Now let's roll on down to your back. Stretch your heels to the ceiling for dead bug. Reach your fingers towards your big toes. Breathe. Now let's bend your right knee. Bring your knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers on your shin. We're going to lower that leg just a few inches at a time, lowering down a few inches. Let's lower a few more inches. Now let's let that leg hover just above the mat. Lift up your head, lift up your chest, draw your nose in towards your knee. Breathe. Then release. Let's do the other side, bringing your left knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers on your shin, and we're lifting the other leg all the way up. Your heel is facing the ceiling. Let's lower that heel a few inches. Lower a few more inches. Then let that heel hover just above the mat. Lift up your head, lift up your chest, draw your nose in towards your knee. Breathe. Then release. Very good. Soles of both feet come to the floor. Arms are down by your side. You can step your heel in an inch or so. On an inhale, scoop up your hips. Exhale, release your hips down. Inhale, scoop up your hips. Exhale, release your hips down. Inhale, scoop up your hips. Then we're going to walk your arms underneath your back. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze and lift those hips just a little bit higher. Let's come up onto your toes. Release your hands. Let your back slowly lower down to the mat. Stretch both legs out. Bring your right arm up and overhead. Then we're just going to roll over onto your belly. Let's sit up. The elbows are next to your chest. Your palms are flat down on the mat. Breathe for Sphinx pose. Now, let's bring your palms next to your chest. Your elbows are hugged in. Press into your palms. We're lifting all the way up to upward dog. Press into your knees. We're pushing back into child's pose. Inhale, moving forward into upward dog. Exhale, pressing back into child's pose. Inhale, moving forward into upward dog. Exhale, pressing back into child's pose. You can open up your knees, bring your big toes together, stretch your arms out in front of you. Use your hands to press you into table pose. And then we're going to come into a seated position once more. Bringing your legs into Sukhasana, let's roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let's do that one more time. Rolling your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let's turn your head to the right. Gently lower your chin towards your shoulder. Inhale your head up. Exhale, bring your head back to center. Let's do the other side, turning your head. Gently lower your chin towards your shoulder. Inhale your head up. Exhale, bring your head back to center. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let's close your eyes and go inside now. You can have your hands either palms down or palms up, whichever one works best for you. But let's close your eyes, going inside, taking in a nice, deep, full breath. We're slowing it down now. Notice how the breath fills your nostrils, going down your throat. Notice the expansion of your rib cage. Pause. Then exhale. Release the breath. Let the breath go. Squeeze empty. Once more, filling up with air, filling up with breath, being mindful of the breath, how the breath fills your back, your abdomen. Notice the rise of your chest. Pause. Then exhale. Release the breath. Let the breath go. Squeeze empty. One last time, filling up with air, filling up with breath. Notice how the breath fills your body, rising to the crown of your head. Pause. Then exhale. Release the breath. Let the breath go. I'd like you now to return to your natural breath, your natural breathing pattern. For the next few breaths, I want you to just follow the wave of breath in and out of your body, focusing on your breath. Now, as you continue breathing in and out, I want you to say to yourself, I am happy. I am healthy. I live with ease. I am happy. I am healthy. I live with ease. Now I want you to feel those words from your toes all the way to the crown of your head. I am happy. I am healthy. I live with ease. Whenever you're ready, begin bringing your awareness back into whatever your room that you're in right now. Wiggling your toes and your fingers. Just bringing your awareness back. Thank you so much for joining me for the Morning Exhale. I'm Stephanie Gaines-Bryant. Namaste. Have a great day.